Welcome back to Baseline Breakdown. We're back again with another podcast episode here. Back December 15th. It's a Monday. I'm your co-host, Adriel Garcia. This is my other co-host.
What's up, y'all? It's Tej, and welcome back to another episode. We got some more weekly basketball talk for y'all this week. What we got, Adriel?
We're ready. We're here to talk about almost everything, man. It's always we do one episode a week, so we always have a lot to talk about, a lot to go over and kind of get into about the league and what happens. And a lot has happened. Obviously, we've talked about like OKC's dominance. That's changed over the years. Wemby came back. That's changed over the last week. We also have seen some new injuries as well and some unfortunate stuff like happening around the league. So there's been some new news, some more trade rumors, some good players. So we have a lot to honestly talk about, but how have you been doing, man? What you been up to?
Not much, man. Just keeping up with basketball. Like you said, there's sometimes the news just gets like so overwhelming because it's just so much like different stuff coming at you, and you're like
Yep.
you have to process everything. But
And then having to
um,
report it too. And you also like you get the players kind of contradicting every other like they're like, "Oh, I didn't say that." But
yeah.
you're telling me these 50 reporters are telling me that you did say it, but like like LaMelo was like talking about how like that his trade rumors were crazy and then Giannis earlier today was talking about how those trade rumors make him uncomfortable.
And I made a comment saying, "Buddy, you started them. Like
Yes, there you
you
go. I
literally
didn't see
started
that.
them."
Yeah, like that's true. Like this kind of is like his own doing, his own fault, where he's laying the groundwork for all this. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's so much news, so much like drama and everything where we're kind of like getting new stuff. We had the controversial Lakers Suns matchup last night. That was pretty funny. I mean,
Let's dive in on that for a second.
we'll talk about that for a little bit. Obviously, that was a good game to watch. As Suns fans, we were both kind of just like, "What the hell was that?" And I think we have two different views of how that game ended. I put full blame on Dylan Brooks personally.
Well,
That,
also, my thing is like we didn't lead the game by a lot. Like when we had momentum, we were up by like maybe 8 or 10 points.
yeah,
We should have never been in that position to allow the Lakers to go on a 24-0
that
run.
was disgusting,
And
dude.
like, so there's that. And also at the end of the game, yes, you can put the blame on Dylan Brooks, but at the same time, Devin Booker's got to be better than that. Like, there's like with the shot that LeBron had, it was a deep, contested, very contested, fading three. If he makes that, you shake his hand and you move on. But
Yup.
like the fact that you're swiping, let's put your
Especially
hand
because
down,
we're only up one.
huh?
Especially because we're only up one. They don't
Yeah.
even need to take a three.
Also, I really hated that challenge by Jordan. I'm just like, listen,
I think he
I
had to.
I get it, but
Okay, here's the thing.
here's the thing, like the people who have the people who like check to see like if it's valid for a challenge or not, like I understand like the whole like hand part of the ball, but you gotta like also put your in the same mind as the refs. Like they're not gonna call that. They rarely keep that consistent.
I, I personally, I do think that did they call the foul on Booker on his on the hand?
The
I
hand,
no,
yes.
I think they called it on his closeout.
No, because his closeout
He was,
wasn't
bro.
like
I swear LeBron landed like right under his feet.
no.
I swear
LeBron kicked his leg actually
that,
out.
that's what it was, or that's what it is. That's what the announcer was talking about. He was mad that LeBron didn't get a reverse offensive foul or something like that.
Because yes,
It's
yes. And
hard to
like
it's hard to call that in real time because like we're humans at the end of the day. A ref cannot see all of that in one pure second. Like it's
yes, I
hard.
understand that. But it's just I do like I can understand the blame on Dylan Brooks, but like oh man, that was just a brutal ending, and also like just the 43 free throws to our 25 or something like that was crazy.
Dude, and like freaking LeBron had like ended the quarters like crazy.
Bro, I was hoping literally like listen, I'm a LeBron fan, but like when he was taking those three free throws, I'm like, you're not clutch like that. You're not clutch like that. He missed the first one,
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh shit, but then he made
yep.
the next one. I'm like,
And then
fuck.
you texted me, you were like, LeBron's not missing 2 out of 3 free throws, and I was like, yep, no, he's not. Yep. I was more concerned about Dylan Brooks doing that because it's the momentum from it, and also it's a completely different defensive possession if
He
Dylan
has to
Brooks
be
is in
better
the
than that
game.
for sure. You have to be
Because
better than just
if he's not, imagine the crowd noise, the arena, the Lakers having to call their. I know it's all theatrics and it doesn't mean a lot, obviously, but it would have meant more for Dylan Brooks to be on the floor after hitting that clutch shot. His intensity and his defensive stuff on that court would have probably brought the Suns up. Would have probably like That would have been a lot. Dylan Brooks being on that court would have changed a lot, I think, because we've seen his defensive impact with this team just by himself.
And it
And in
sucks
that
because
clutch
like,
moment, he would have taken the LeBron assignment, and he would have put up a greater contest than Booker. I'm being honest.
and it sucks because like you have like the really good contest from Ryan Dunn on that shot from Luka. Luka was trying to get it, and then he
Yep.
forced him to pass it out, which led to like a bad shot from LeBron. So like,
And
yes,
then
like if Dylan
Booker
Brooks is,
fouled him. And then your stream was a little bit ahead of mine, but you texted me Booker with the sad face emoji. I literally was like, "Fuck!" I literally the first thought that goes through my head, I was like, "Fuck, what's about to happen?" And then Luca went up for the shot, so I thought Booker took a bad shot, like we were gonna get the ball, but then he passed
Mhm.
it out, and I was like, "God damn it, Booker!" And then I saw it all happen. I was like, "Yep." But yeah, I personally just wanted to blame it on Brooks just because he's got to be better,
That's
better.
better, man. And like the fact that he was a big reason why we even came back. Like those last few shots that he's took
Mm-hmm.
was like
Imagine like that three that he hit to put us up, bro. Like that
that
was
was
such an
crazy.
intense moment. Like I was going crazy because I didn't expect it. Because Ryan Dunn was clutch, obviously, and
Yeah.
then just oh my gosh, great game. It could have ended a lot better, but unfortunately, the way that it did end. But
You're
it was
always
still
gonna
good.
have one of those kind of losses, man. It just sucks. It was so
It
frustrating to watch.
it's funny because you texted me at like the start of the fourth when they would come back a little bit, and you were like fake ass comeback, and I turned off the game at that point. I literally wasn't watching. And
And I
I
know you
didn't turn
text
it
what
on
the fuck
until we were
happened.
within like 4 points. I was like, "What the fuck?" Because I started watching, because Steph was going crazy, so I was watching that. So
Yeah.
I turned that on, so I wasn't like tripping either way. But oh my god, I was. Well, the second I turned on the Suns game, that's when just hell broke loose and we started playing shitty.
But if there's one thing I can give the Suns credit for here is just like you can tell they have like that don't give up mentality versus like the team that we had the last 2 years. Like
Sure,
it would have just been over. Like they would have made that link prolong.
it was good
So
to see.
shout out to them
Yeah,
for not giving up, I guess.
I still stand by my
Dylan Brooks.
statement that we traded Kevin Durant for three guys that weren't even on the court on the last 20 seconds of that game. Dylan Brooks
Ah,
got ejected. Jalen Green doesn't play, and come on, is a bum. No, I'm joking. Come on, he's only 19 years old.
yeah.
No, but yeah, that Kevin Durant trade, I'm always gonna regret it. I hate you, Bradley Beal. Anyway, yeah, the Lakers win that one. They've been pretty good. Austin Reeves is gonna be out for what 2 to 4 weeks with the calf strain, right?
A week, you said.
Oh, a week? Oh, I thought it was. Oh, I'm thinking of Evan Mobley, 2 to 4 weeks. But yeah,
Your
Austin
boy.
Reeves. Yes, there you go, Evan Mobley, bro. He's gonna be. Bro, the Cavs last night was so embarrassing. I actually do want to talk about that
Yes,
because they
I
don't have
gotta
Evan
say,
Mobley, bro. I'm
like,
just nah.
if
But dude,
there's, I wanted to bring up, like, if there was one team that I could take from, like, the East right now that is just so unserious, it's the Cavs. Like, I'm just,
what are they doing right now? Well, how are they like seventh in the East or something? Like what? Like they were the one seed last season. Like they won 64 games or something like that. Not 64, something like 62 or something. But they won a 60 plus games. It's not easy to win 60 games in a season, bro.
really not. And, like, I didn't think that they were gonna be on that level that
They're
they
the eighth
were.
seed at 15 and 12. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just been so underwhelming. And it's just, like, it makes you wonder, like, they do need to make some kind of trade. I really, I don't know what it is. Like, you could put, like, health is a factor, but, like, in situations where, like, yesterday, the Hornets were down bad. Like they didn't have Melo, they didn't have who else they didn't have. Didn't have, like, they were out of two people. I
All,
feel
all
like
all I remember was Concanupo went crazy. He got like 29 points on like a 50 40 night, but they
but
didn't
like
have LaMelo, Grant Williams, Colin Sexton, Pat Connaughton, and Trey Mann.
so
All those
like
guys.
but and even in their game that they had against Washington, like um
They almost lost that, yeah.
they almost lost that. And I think Mobley, Darius Garland, and Donovan Mitchell were playing. So it's just like you shouldn't even be in that position where like it took Donovan Mitchell having to drop almost a 50 piece to
Oh,
come back and win.
by the way, little point about this Cavs Hornets game. Guess how much points the Cavs scored in OT?
Zero.
Zero. Zero
Zero
points in
points.
overtime.
Zero
That
for
is
nine.
insane. That
That's
is
just
disgusting. How are you an NBA offense and you go 5 minutes in the clutch because all overtime is clutch minutes at that point, and you don't score a bucket, and you have Donovan Mitchell on your team?
he's having a bad game. Darius Garland played better
It's
than
like
him, but at
six
the
for
same time, like
24.
that should have been like Donovan Mitchell should have hit a few
Do you hear
shots.
his quotes?
He's
He
like
was like, I'm not allowed to have a bad game. I was like, damn, what do you mean you're not allowed? Like, what are you
he's
saying about
like
your
my
teammates?
teammates won't say it, but I will, something like that. It's just
I was
like,
like, I feel bad, bro. Like
and
he
now I'm
throwing
seeing
subliminals.
reports how like Darius Garland could be a name that like could be moved, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I did see another report that said some teams view him as like a 1A type of player,
Darius Garland?
and I'm just like,
Woo. I'm
I
a
don't know about
Darius
that.
Garland fan, and I Darius Garland 1A. I'm sorry, that's kind of crazy. I don't know if Darius Garland can be the best player on a championship team.
Yeah,
Huh, that's pretty crazy. Maybe yeah, maybe a 2A, maybe the second best player, but even that's a big if just because of his health recently. He's had some health concerns in the past couple years that have been
he is
iffy.
playing through a toe injury for sure.
Yes. Yeah, and you can definitely tell because he does not he doesn't like have his bounce when it comes to not bounce but like his speed when it comes to faking people out on the perimeter because
And that's why,
he was nimble. He was like a smooth guard. Now it's like a lot more jagged, a lot more
yeah.
like a lot not as natural.
And this is just one of the reasons why, like, I just like I don't think I think they're gonna struggle a lot in the playoffs. Just like I
If they
trust
make the
Donovan Mitchell,
playoffs,
but huh?
if they make the playoffs, they're in the
If they make the
play-in right
playoffs, yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. But like I think they'll sneak in. But
Here,
regardless, like
let's play
I
that
trust,
game. Who's
huh?
let's play that game. So, Detroit, New York, Boston, obviously they're getting in. Orlando, they'll be in the playoffs, right?
Hmm.
Toronto, they're going to be in the playoffs, right?
Yeah,
Does Miami make it over Cleveland? They're
Miami.
currently ahead of them by one game. Oh, actually, no, they're tied for the same record. But
They've both been playing bad recently.
does
I
Philly make it over them? Does Atlanta make it over them? Because at that point, you're at 9 teams that could make it over them.
I could see
After that, I don't see Milwaukee or Chicago probably lapping them.
I could see Philly or Atlanta making it over.
I could too, honestly. Like those are two
Yeah,
teams. Like the way Atlanta's been playing, like Trae Young could come
especially
back and they play better.
Paul George. He hasn't like last two
35,
games.
35
35,
last
man.
night. Shout
Last
out.
like 2, 3 games have been good. Joel Embiid's last 2 games been good.
Yes,
So
we were talking about that being Tyrese Maxey's franchise. Joel Embiid said, "Hold on, relax. I'm still here."
and then
No,
they did that without Maxey too. So the fact that
yeah.
they're like, yeah, so
I've seen a lot of people saying that Jared McCain has Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen
I
Brunson trajectory. Do you agree with that?
I mean I could see it. Like
Yeah,
I
because
could
like
see I
young
do
guard.
feel like I don't feel like he'll be like the is he a six man?
I think he's their sixth man this year. Yeah, he's not starting over VJ.
I
Well,
don't
VJ's
know
minutes
yet.
have dropped. VJ's minutes have definitely dropped. I haven't
Yeah.
been watching a lot of Sixers games. He's
I
their
don't think he'll
start.
forever be a six man. I think he's definitely
He's
like
got starter potential, yeah.
starter potential for sure.
I mean, he was putting up some good 20 pieces, and I think he had at least a couple 30-point games or like one
Yeah.
30-point game in his, because he only played like 20 games last season, so there wasn't a lot going on last year. But yeah, that was I think the Cavs have some concerns. They should definitely look internally, see what's going to be going on. Maybe a Donovan Mitchell trade. Maybe you blow it up,
Or
rebuild completely.
maybe it just like not having like I guess your team fully healthy, like not having like Sam Merrill and like what's his face? Max Strus hasn't played at all. Like not
There you
having
go.
those.
That's true.
I guess I don't know.
We'll find out as the season goes, but they've had some games where they shouldn't be losing.
It
They
shouldn't
shouldn't
be a
be as
close game.
close. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, like the Bucks, they're also in the East. Obviously, they're only a couple. Well, not a couple games. It's kind of funny in the East because you have a a bunch of teams above 500 in the
Hmm.
play-in. Like the first 9 teams in the East are above 500, and then the 10 seed, the Bucks are 11 and 16, and they're also in the play-in. So that's a little
Wow.
weird because one of those teams will end up making it, like Milwaukee, Chicago, or Charlotte. One of those bad teams will make the play-in. Who do you think it'll be?
You said Chicago, Milwaukee, or
Or
uh
Charlotte?
Charlotte. Oh, Jesus. I'll probably go with maybe Chicago.
Dang, really? I think I'm probably leaning towards Milwaukee. See if because what's happening with Giannis at this point? We're hearing he's uncomfortable with the rumors, and he's telling his teammates that he's
I
committed, and then I don't know. But apparently,
and then
Kyle
also
Kuzma
like
said that meeting never happened.
yeah. And then
I
also
don't know.
I think I also saw reports saying like they're making him like untouchable in trade talks, and they're like focusing on like just building around him. I'm just like, just move on, man.
Yes, this is you're beating a dead horse. It's a little much, honestly. But honestly, we'll find out about the Bucks. They have also looked at like exploring some trades.
Hmm.
I know they want to get a second star for Giannis, but who do you trade? You got to trade Miles at that point because he's your chunkiest contract.
Oh, I think
Like,
Miles Turner is gone.
but like that's crazy because you just
Signed him for
not
100
even
mil.
just signed him. You like waived the guy and you're paying that guy 20 million a year to not even play for your team. Like that's crazy just to get Miles. Like that's pretty crazy. But I mean, I think the Hornets have opportunity. They Concanipple is super good. He's definitely him and Cooper Flag have taken over Rookie of the Year, like running for sure. Concanipple has the second most 20-point games on 50, 40, 90 for a rookie, only behind Steph Curry. So
Now Charlotte, it seems like they view him as like
their
their
franchise guy.
main franchise guy, which makes sense. It's like I remember I commented saying like he snatched
He's
Melo's
not.
chain in one season. Yeah,
I saw that. It was pretty funny because it's true. I mean, in not even one season, 20, 30 games, he's already their franchise player with a Melo Ball who they drafted back in 2020. Like, that's kind of crazy. But shout out to Khan. He has been cooking. So maybe it doesn't mean that they're moving on from LaMelo that they're going to trade him, but
hmm
maybe it means they're gonna. Well, I mean, he's got a fat contract. I don't know if you can.
he does. Maybe they try to play it out and just see like if their trio and like just adding some more pieces to their team could somehow get them into the play-in and
Yeah,
just so. But
yeah. I guess we'll see. But do you think the Bulls are gonna actually ever trade Vucevic?
has he still been playing well?
He's been playing decent. Like, I don't know if I can say well.
I mean, what is his value?
It's got to be like nothing.
Like
At this point, it's not it's not a first.
is
It's
it
got
just
to
player for player?
it's got to be like a bad role player and like a second. Like like Nikola Vucevic. Like, I'm trying to think of a team that would realistically want to trade for him. Honestly, it'd probably be like Gabe Vincent in a second round pick.
Gabe Vincent in the second round pick.
That's I don't know, the money probably doesn't work for that obviously. But
Yeah,
that's the type of caliber of player where it'd be like just an average, maybe below average role player who can get minutes, and the Bulls
yeah.
would take their contract, and then they take a second round pick too. But I don't even know if they want to trade him at this point, considering the way they've been moving. But the Bulls are interested in another big man. Did you see the report about that?
Anthony Davis?
No. Oh, that's true. But the Bulls, the Wizards, and the Phoenix Suns
Oh,
are all
Sabonis.
interested in Domantas Sabonis.
Brian Gregory, bro. I'm listening to you. Telling you right now, dog. Do not even think about trading anybody for Sabonis, bro.
Come on, Sabonis and Mark Williams front court.
Yeah,
That they can space, yeah, it's gonna
shut
be
up.
pretty, yeah, it's gonna be pretty clogged up in that paint. But yeah,
No,
those three
and that's
teams
just
are
setting us
interested.
back. Like, oh my God, I know. I don't want Demontis Sabonis on my team. I'm sorry.
The Kings obviously just want to blow it up because they're 6-20. They're looking for something different.
6-20. I didn't realize they haven't even won double-digit games. Oh my God.
No, bro, they're terrible. Why would you, bro? You heard me
I
ranting about Drew Eubanks and Russell Westbrook pick and rolls 3 weeks ago, and you think
I
that
thought
this
they
team
at
was
least
winning
got like
games?
I thought they at least got us 10 at
Nah,
least.
nah, they're terrible. They are terrible. Yeah, they are the 14 seed. And
Okay,
the
so
Clippers are 6-19 as well, by the way. They're just right behind them.
since the Kings are going to do probably like a fire sale, like, I assume players like Schroeder. I think everybody besides Nick Clifford and Keegan Murray are like on,
Even Keegan Murray.
huh?
I would even treat Keegan Murray, I'm not gonna lie. But
No. I'm saying no. Keegan Murray and Nick Clifford are the only guys like they're untouchable. I feel like for the
no,
team.
for them, yeah, I'm saying I would trade Keegan Murray personally because of the contract they're paying him, 28 million a year
Well,
for
what team is going
Keegan
to take
Murray.
that?
No one at this point, but untouchable. I wouldn't say if a team wants him, I'd be like, yeah, sure.
I
I
mean, if
do
they get the
think
right deal, I just think
Kings
that
fans are delusional though. I saw a Kings fan mock up on Twitter Keegan Murray to the Thunder for Isaiah Joe, somebody else, and 4 first round picks. And I was literally and then he was arguing with people and justifying it, trying to say how good of Keegan Murray's shooting is, and he fits so much better than like Isaiah Joe and the other guy do. And I'm like, bro, how delusional do you have to be to think that he's worth Isaiah Joe and 1 first round pick? He's not.
he's
He's
not even worth
not.
Isaiah Joe.
Yeah, he's not. Exactly. The second I saw Isaiah Joe was in that deal, I was like, no, Isaiah Joe's a better player. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am sorry. That's insane that Kings fans just live in their bubble. Not even just Kings fans, just like more every fan
And
base.
like, how
values
does he
their
justify
players.
the four first round picks? But in the same time, it's just like
It was
the
really six, but he was like, it's really only four because two of them are swaps.
I don't know,
Bro,
man. I feel like the Mikal Bridges trade kind of fucked up shit.
that's what I'm thinking too, because that they think that he's like a Mikal Bridges level player, but nah,
No,
no.
no.
Yeah, I do think that Kings are the purgatory of the NBA, even though the Pelicans have a way worse record. So the Wizards, I will never understand how it feels to be a Kings fan. I'm so sorry to
Yeah.
any Kings.
I mean,
But
we're not in a better. I mean,
speaking of, imagine like they traded De'Aaron Fox, and look at that motherfucker now. They're just
yeah, that package
stupid.
they got is ridiculous. That like the
That they're
package
just stupid.
that was just so like how many picks did they even get in return?
I
Nothing
think it
crazy, right?
was I think it was two. I think it was two picks.
Shout out San Antonio for just fleecing them.
I mean, and now they're contenders. I mean, well, we can talk about it now. Freaking like the OKC Thunder game was insane. That game was
They gave them their second loss.
24-2 now. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Their season's over. The Thunder season's
Season's
over.
over, yeah. But nah, shout out San Antonio.
Wemby on a minutes restriction was going crazy.
It's
He had
just
like
crazy.
22, 9 and three blocks.
You just instantly saw like the change in like how OKC had to play against them the second when we got in. And like they were being very hesitant driving in because there's this
Yup.
7'4" dude in the paint that could just block them from anywhere.
Block almost any
So
shot he wants. Yup.
so and he just had an instant impact when he came in. Instant impact.
It's kind of funny to see like how much he genuinely just hates Chet.
Do, okay,
I think
I don't
Wemby's like a
I don't
sicko,
think
bro.
I don't think he hates like Chet personally. I just think he hates the like insinuation that like they're
That
even
they're
like
on the same
comparable.
level. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I
But
think
I
that's
think
that.
that think that like in your heart makes you not in your heart, but like he
When you
deep
play
down
against him,
kind
you
of
take it
hates
personal.
not hates him, but yeah, he takes it a little bit personally. I do. Like when he yelled when he missed that free throw, I was like, Wemby's feeling it. Like he wants to talk hella shit, which was
But
good for a cup game.
I love this though. Though
Oh shit,
when
sorry.
we hating on the Spurs, we need this for the league. We
Yeah,
need
I
this.
honestly I think it's gonna be a really good rivalry. You know what's crazy? They play again on December 23rd, and they play
And
again
December
on Christmas
25th.
Day. That's gonna be a
Fire.
fun game because if that
Fire.
23rd game is good, Christmas Day is gonna be even better.
Fucking
The
fire.
worst part is though, the Christmas Day game's at 12:30 for us.
I'll be up at that time.
I mean, I'll be up and watching it. It just won't be it's not as intense and good. Like I
That
like the
should be the
night
last
games.
game NBA. You're so stupid.
Dude,
I don't know if I don't know if it has to do with like time zones, but like I'm sorry, the Nuggets
I
and
think it's
Timberwolves
time
should not
zones.
be headlining the night. I'm
I
sorry.
think it's time zones because it usually ends with like Suns we usually have the last game the past 3 years, right?
Yeah,
Because it was usually us Nuggets or us Warriors, and that was usually the last game. So I think that's why, because the Suns are one of the most East Coast or West Coast teams, and so are the Nuggets. But why aren't the Lakers last? Who are the Lakers playing this year on Christmas Day?
they played
Warriors,
the
right?
Rockets.
Rockets. Oh, that's a good matchup.
They're gonna get dogged. I'm sorry.
Hey, bro, they're not that
Speaking
bad,
about the Lakers, I just want to say something.
huh?
They're also, you know, how I said like in the East, like one team like I just have no faith in is like the Cavs. The Lakers are a team in the West that I also just don't have. And this is not some
Really?
hate
Why is
shit.
that?
I just feel like they're going to struggle against fast-paced teams when it comes to playoffs. Like especially in that game they had against the Spurs, you can tell like just having them run in transition back and forth was a struggle for them.
It does
And
mess them up for sure.
that's one of
They
the
play
things
slow.
when I was watching the game yesterday, you can hear the announcers talking about like, you know, they're getting killed on these offensive rebounds, and because of that, they're not able to get the Lakers in transition and like get their offense
Yep.
and like that. So that's just I just feel like
And
they're just not gonna be able to.
in the playoffs, everything's so fast paced,
Exactly. Like
so
if they play against
intense.
a team like the Rockets or the Spurs, like I don't that's just my concern for them. And also their depth isn't really that good compared to other teams in the West.
Yeah, I agree with that. I can see that too. I think the Lakers probably of the top like four teams in the West right now, definitely have gotten a lot of wins off their star power.
Exactly.
Don't want to discredit what DeAndre Ayton's doing, what
No,
Rudy's
for sure.
doing.
DeAndre,
'Cause
he
they
had shot like 90% last night. He was great. Great
Yeah,
game.
no, they've got great role players playing great right now, but you also need these role players to sustain this season long and sustain this and be healthy in the playoffs. It is a lot to ask for because there's only a couple guys that are playing better than they should, which is like DeAndre Ayton's playing really good right now. But is
Hmm.
he gonna do this in the playoffs? Question
Exactly.
we don't know. And then like health in this team, LeBron is so old, you can't expect him to play every single game this season. if they drop like out of the top four and they don't have home court advantage, I can see them as a fourth first round exit. Like
No, for sure. That's what I'm thinking. In my opinion, they are a first round exit. Just
either
where the
way,
team is currently constructed, unless they make some changes, they get a little faster, they maybe get a little younger somehow by the deadline. That's just
I was like, let me see who they play right now. They play the Spurs.
today.
If they no, I'm saying like if the
Oh,
playoffs
yes,
happened
they would
right
get
now.
dogged. They would
Yeah,
get
the
dogged.
Spurs would dog them. Yeah, that'd be a 5 game series probably.
Yeah,
Wemby would love that. Who's guarding Wemby on that team? DeAndre Ayton is barbecue chicken. Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be a little insane. Not Nuggets. Timberwolves Rockets would also be a good series.
Who would we play? We're the seventh seed. Who
We
would we
play the
play?
Nuggets.
Fuck. Jamal Murray. Jamal
No, we're
Murray just
cooked.
loves playing against us. I don't
Yeah,
even want
Jamal
that
Murray's
now.
going for 35 every game, and then it'd be Warriors Thunder, which would be a good series, but Thunder are winning in four.
Good series, my ass, man.
It's just a good series because it's Curry. Like that's the only reason I'd say it'd be a good series. Like it'd be better than if the fucking Grizzlies made the eight seed.
Yeah.
You know,
Speaking of the Warriors, though, Steph dropped 48 last
48
night.
last night to still lose.
It's just really annoying because like they traded for Jimmy Butler, gave him a 2-year, $120 million deal.
60 million.
Just for him to not care about playing well in the regular season. I don't understand it. I always saw my Heat fans talk about it, and like I never really paid attention, so I couldn't really like say anything.
Hmm.
But just watching it now, it's just like
He
he
don't
really
care.
does not care about the regular
He
season,
does
and it's
not
just so
care.
annoying because it's like, dog, like I get it. I don't know if it's like you want to conserve your energy for the playoffs. I don't know if you like
But
you.
I don't even get
I
that.
don't know.
Conserve your. How does playing a little bit worse every night conserve your energy for the playoffs? I don't get that.
I'm sorry, man, but like I think he was like 3 for 11 or something like that yesterday. Like
Yeah,
it was just I'm like, dog,
60 million. You
60
gotta
million a
score,
year.
bro. Put up some buckets.
There's
Give
no
me
reason why you
buckets.
should be getting less than like 22 points.
Yup, at least 20. At least a dub
Yes,
every single night. What number does he wear? He wears number 22, right? Or probably not
I
on the
was 10.
Warriors. Yeah, on the Warriors. That's probably.
Mm.
I still don't know if that's banned, but you know what I mean.
Why would it be
Freaking.
banned? Didn't Andrew Wiggins wear that?
Oh, there you go. Sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, I just know sometimes old numbers are retired, so I didn't know. I just know that that's what Jimmy Butler wore before 22 or 23. So or 20. Did he wear 21 once in Chicago?
Yeah,
That makes sense. But yeah, Jimmy Butler got to do a little something, or you think the Warriors are looking to trade him? Obviously,
I
Kuminga's in the block, but yeah, the Warriors aren't trading Jimmy Butler.
can you package them in the deal?
No,
You can't.
Jimmy Butler makes $60 million a year. You want to package that and make it a 70 million, $80 million trade?
I don't know how contracts work. Okay, I was just saying because like maybe that can, I don't know. They need to do something. Jimmy Butler shouldn't be untouchable. He
Oh, for
shouldn't be.
sure. But I don't think a team's trading for him because at that point you're trading for this year and next year of $60 million. No
For a
team's
guy that
trading for
likes to
that bullshit.
wait to hopefully make it in June and be in the playoffs
Yeah,
and turn up then.
they're not trading for his ass. Shout out to the Warriors though. They suck, but that's a good thing. Not really. They obviously can turn their season around. They're only one game under. They're literally one game under 500, and they're right below us, we're 14 and 12. They're 13 and 14. They're the eighth seed. They still make
Goddamn,
the
14 and
playoffs.
12. We really need to step it up.
Yep,
That,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like the Timberwolves got a 3 game lead on us right now, and we only have a 1.5 game lead on the Warriors.
uh,
We
that's
actually only
brutal.
have a 4 game lead on the 12 seed, so we're closer to the 12 seed than we are to the Timberwolves.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think the Timberwolves have even lost like 10 games yet.
and no, they're 17 and 9. And they just won without Ant. So shout out to the Wolves. Shout out to the Wolves for winning that
Back-to-back
game.
games, yeah.
Guess who they beat? The bum ass Kings. But going back to like teams blowing it up in like the West, not blowing it up, but a team looking to trade. A team that I saw I would like to be interested in Zubac is the Pacers. I would love that for next
Oh no,
season.
like if I'm the Pacers, like I see reports for like Zubac, I've seen reports for like Walker Kessler or Daniel Gafford,
I would
like
love Zubac the most out of those.
absolutely. That defense would be great. His scoring ability in the paint would be great as
Tyrese
well. I think
pocket passing him to
he
him
would love
every
that.
low.
And he can catch lobs too.
It'd be beautiful. It would be absolutely beautiful, honestly. But I don't know if the Pacers will end up getting a trade like that done. Speaking of more trade news, the Pelicans don't want to trade Herb Jones to the Lakers. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Fair, very iffy. They are still, they do, I guess they don't want to trade Herb Jones at all. They're iffy about trading him at all. They're kind of just like iffy, but Zion and Murphy are on the block for sure. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think they're picking up calls for those guys consistently, which is interesting to see that they're keeping Herb Jones. 'Cause I feel like if you're gonna blow it up, man.
Yeah, I don't understand like what makes
I think Herb Jones is the most valuable.
what makes you want to trade Trey Murphy more over Herb Jones? I
Is
feel
Herb
like
Jones? Am I wrong for saying that he's probably the most valuable of those three?
no,
He's
he's
probably
definitely
more
the most
valuable than
valuable.
Zion
Yes, he's definitely the most valuable.
just because of injury history and shit. That's insane, though. Yeah, I do think that the Pelicans do need to blow it up, and Herb Jones should be a part of getting that trade out here.
Is Zion
Uh,
gone by the deadline, you think?
I hope. I hope. Gosh, I need the Pelicans to do something different. I would love for Zion to be on something different, just like where a team they're like, "Oh, Zion, bro, go get healthy, man. Like you don't got to play this year. Trade Zion to the Hawks, man, for Trey Young." Actually,
Oh
no,
my,
that's a terrible
no,
package. But
no.
like, if you went to the Hawks, I would like that. Not for Trey Young, but I would like that. I'm not gonna lie.
So for who else? I guess KP's gone because he's a 1 year deal.
I was gonna say, but the Pelicans aren't trading for. There's nothing that the Pelicans would want on the Hawks.
Did, any chance they like Zachary Risser?
I'm not trading Zach for Zion. I'm sorry.
I think he's on the trade block for sure.
I would trade Zach Reese. I'm not trading him for Zion though, if I'm being honest.
Well, I realistically know.
I guess it is a good risk. It is a good risk. Like it's low risk for
Is
Zion.
it though? Is it though?
It's a low risk reward because at the end of the day, he's not. You're trading for him to be a connector piece. You're not trading for Zion to come be your first option, your second option. Because if you still have Trey, you still have Jalen Johnson. It's not at that point. You're just like Zion, come in here, run and dunk for a little bit, bro. 25 minutes a game, run and dunk, be dominant. Like you never know if that could be his build. That could be his. You know, he runs it for consistent. Probably not. Zion's probably going to end up rotting his another 2 years in the Pelicans and then end up out of the league in a couple years. But it's unfortunate the way the Pelicans handle a lot of situations there.
It really does.
We
And
saw how long
they
Anthony
got Jeremiah
Davis.
Fear, the Dairy Queen.
There you go, man. That's the future. That's the
Yeah,
new Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday right there.
there you go.
But like you saw how they handled the Anthony Davis trade. That took forever. That man was sitting out games. He was like wearing t-shirts and was like, "That's all, folks." Like this
They
man
sent him out
was
for the whole. They pretty much didn't play him for like the entire year.
the entire year. It was kind of crazy, and then he was just traded for what the Pelicans are now. But yeah, the Pelicans and Kings are both very much in purgatory. We can bring it up almost every podcast, but there's just always going to be some news about them that we just gotta really gotta talk about, man. But speaking of
Yeah,
the bottom of the West, though, is coming in hot. The Dallas Mavericks. We are back. We just had some technical difficulties with our mics and our connection, but we are back with everything videos all up and running. But we were just talking about the Mavericks. The Mavericks didn't want Nico Harrison was he took over the stream apparently. He took over the Zoom call because he crashed us down the second we wanted to talk good about the Mavericks. But yes, they're 5-1 in their last six with wins over the Rockets, the Heat, and the Nuggets.
really good, man. And I'm
Good
seeing
play.
stuff about how like they want to be like stay like a little competitive,
They
and
want to
like
remain competitive.
so maybe does that mean Anthony Davis doesn't get traded?
I could see that because Kyrie's going to be back at some point. Maybe not this season, but I mean, a lot of people are speculating, but
Do you think he
most of
will come
this,
back this year?
I don't know if he wants to, or if he wants to push his body to that point because of how severe an Achilles injury is.
ACL.
ACL, oh, he was ACL? I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Who was Achilles? It was just Tyrese,
Tatum, Dame.
Tatum, Dame. Who's the fourth? DeJounte. Even though
He still hasn't played.
Uh, I can't remember if he hasn't played. I just remember they were posting like pictures of them in a group chat because they had like an Achilles group chat, and there was four people in there, so I couldn't remember who the fourth one was. I guess DeJounte was recovering around the
Didn't
same
he
time as
get
them.
injured like in the beginning of last year? I feel like he
This was
shouldn't.
also like a few months ago. I saw his messages,
Okay.
so he probably no. I think he's good.
Hold on. Okay, keep talking. I gotta search that up. Go ahead.
No, for what I was saying now.
The Mavs.
Yeah, they've been playing good. They have been playing good. DeJounte Murray is still out with the right Achilles rupture. Yeah, damn, I didn't realize that either.
He played 30 games last year. He got hurt 30 games in.
Damn. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why I thought that was in the 2023-24 season. I
Mm.
thought he missed all of last season. I was tripping. But that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was having a good season last year. I remember that. Before he got hurt,
Hmm.
he was actually playing pretty good. Pelicans thought they were decent. But yeah. Shout out to the Mavericks who've been playing pretty good. They look competitive and are trying to make their way back into that playoff push. So it'll be fun to see. Cooper's still young. They've got a lot to be excited about. A team that they're behind. They're probably past soon is the Grizzlies, who they've been missing Zach Edey. They still have John Morant and Jaren Jackson, but those two are not playing that good. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that team. They got a Desmond Bain
Apparently,
trade
his
clearly fucked them
relationship
up.
with the franchise has rekindled. I don't know if I really believe that or not, but I still think it's probably smart to just part ways.
Yeah, because at this point, even if the relationship's there, your team is terrible. Do
Yeah.
something. Like these are your Ja was supposed to be superstar right now, man. But something we didn't touch upon for the Warriors, I wanted to say shout out to Curry. He now has the most 40-point games for a player after 30 years old. So he
Really,
just
how
passed
much?
Michael Jordan. 45 30-point games or 40-point
Damn.
games, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I'm surprised LeBron hasn't passed that. I mean, considering how good of a scorer he is or player he is after his
Yeah.
age, but he's not always going to score 40, so it makes sense. It makes more sense for Steph to get that. But I'm surprised KD's never gotten that.
Yeah, I'm more surprised about KD versus Bron.
Isn't KD also like? I think his career high is like 50 something. He's never gotten 60. Isn't that kind of
No,
weird to think
it's
about?
like 54, I think.
That's like weird to think about because
Yeah.
that's like Malachi Flynn's career high.
That's such a random 50 game win.
No, shout out to Steph, man, and the Warriors for doing that.
Do you
Uh,
think like when he did that, like the Pistons were like, oh, we might have like a franchise piece?
no way, because the next game he dropped like 8, and so there's no
Yeah.
way they would have thought that. But I want to talk about the NBA Cup a little bit. NBA Cup. I want to get your honest opinions about the NBA Cup prediction on the next thing. Do you think the NBA Cup has done what it's meant to do? And that's to bring excitement to regular season games. Do you think it's done its job so far in the past 3 years that we've been
I mean,
watching
in
it?
terms of a fans, like not really. It just still just seems like it's a regular season game. There's really no like I don't know, like I don't get like excited for. I don't think most people do. Like I think no one's like, oh, today's the cup game. It's just, oh, it's
Yeah,
Spurs versus Thunder. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
It was just a really hype regular season matchup, and they have to do a better job. I think the Cup should be first of all at home. Like that should have been in OKC's house. Like
yeah, neutral site
is
is
weird.
it was just so weird because like
Even though
the
the
crowd
crowd got
reactions
into it for that game, the crowd definitely got into it for that game. Like there
for
was
that
some,
game, yeah, but for the Knicks and Magic, like there was no reaction for the Magic whatsoever.
yes, it was just very timid. There was Knicks fans in there. The Knicks fans are
Exactly.
everywhere. But
That
like,
second game turned into a Spurs game because there were
yes.
more people chanting for the Spurs. But
But at that point, if we're gonna have Knicks fans there, let's just be at MSG. Let's just be at the
yeah,
Mech, like the best part of like playing basketball in New York. You
I
want to
think
be
I think that's another reason why like it just doesn't really hit that well because like the neutral site kind of fucks it up. Like there's no
I think
like
so
genuine
too.
like real not excitement, but like the energy level is different.
See, me personally, I do like the NBA Cup. I personally do get excited, like, oh, like NBA Cup. I get more excited for the seeding games just because I like the court. I like the aesthetics. I like the way it looks. I do think that at the first couple games of the Cup, people try a little bit. Once you
Yeah.
get to like November, everybody's kind of just like very timid about it. Besides like
Yeah.
role players who are trying to get their contracts, we saw like Landry Shamet of the Knicks, who's obviously the Knicks are there, so Knicks obviously are trying to win that for their guys. And I mean, Keldon Johnson was talking about getting a new llama if he,
Yeah. Someone else is they're gonna get a boat, I think.
yeah, there you go. Like so, like there's so many people who, I mean, 500K that is some people won't make that in their lives. So
Yeah.
getting that in like one smooth contract gonna change a lot of people's lives. So I do think it's just fun to just have some different kind of vibes in the regular season games because it does get very stale for the NBA. So I think it's gonna be a little rough. But my only complaint is what now? Like the cup is done. Now we don't have like I guess us ourselves we're gonna be looking forward to regular season basketball, but there's going
Hmm.
to hit a point where even we are like, all right, I'm not turning on this game like like these two teams are both 15 games below 500.
Yeah.
They're already out of the playoffs. I don't even need to watch this. Young players aren't even playing. Like whatever. We're gonna get to that point at some point, and it's just like it sucks to see that we're already in December and
Yeah.
season's moving so fast. It's
I
about three
literally was
months
just thinking
away
that
from
yesterday. I'm just
March.
like, holy shit, like we're almost 30 games in.
All-Star voting's almost here.
Trade deadline, not
Like
trade
today's the
deadline.
first day. Today's December 15th. People are
Yeah.
eligible to get traded. And then, like the season's just moving so fast and I do think that we as like fans do need to appreciate some stuff more when it comes like to the season. Because like the NBA Cup isn't cool. It obviously doesn't add a lot, but apparently viewership is up 90% on the NBA Cup in the past 3 years. So clearly people are watching. 40 million people were
Yeah.
watching this year's NBA Cup. So it is definitely some sense of like people want to watch more. It
Hmm.
does provide a little bit of something to the casual fan, I think. I think to us as people who are analyzing and watching the game almost every night, it doesn't add a lot more to us because we care
I
about the little
definitely think it
things.
was started just to bring more casual watchers, like
It,
casual people.
in that sense, I think it's done its job.
Yeah.
But as for like us, like people who are already fans of the NBA, I think it's just like
We just want to
it's
see basketball. We don't
I
care
think it's
about the
just
whole
cool.
like,
I think it's just cool. We don't think like if they got rid of it, I would be like, "Oh, okay."
like
Like it's just cool. I think it's done its job for the casual fan, but I don't think it will do much than that. But with the cup coming to an end, who do you think is winning that final matchup? That's coming up
I
soon.
got the Spurs.
Spurs versus Knicks. You're going Spurs in that one. So Wemby's gonna be hoisting up that trophy. Keldon Johnson gets his llama.
And man, some people aren't built for that moment, but they are.
Hey,
Shout out
Wemby is,
Wemby.
bro.
Shout out
Wemby
Wemby.
is. I saw a lot of Chet and Wemby fans arguing because people were like, Wemby's built for the moment. And then Chet was like, Chet fans were like, or Thunder fans mainly, they were like, who has a ring? Who has a
Yeah.
ring? And it's just like, shut up. You guys are both
Yeah.
stupid. Watch the basketball, have fun. Wemby's a fucking superstar. Chet is one of the best defenders in this league, and he deserved the championship. Shut up. It doesn't matter. But I saw people trying to argue to Chet fans that the Chet's championship has the same weight as James Wiseman's championship, and I was like, shut the fuck up.
Stop.
Chet contributed
Stop. Did James Wiseman
way
even
more.
play?
James
Like,
Wiseman didn't play. No.
no.
Like I was like, what are we doing? Like it's fun and
And
games,
Chet
but
actually had impact on that championship run.
he was the defensive player of that championship run. Like him and
Yes.
Caruso probably. I don't know if you saw that clip of Shea getting asked who their best
Best
defender.
defender. Damn,
I
I
love
was literally
that
about to
clip.
ask you that. That's so weird. Yeah, I was about to ask you, who do you think their best defenders? But like, I like his answer though because
I
there's
do
like
because they're all good at everything.
if you need someone to like steal the ball, case of Wallace.
Hmm.
If you need like
Someone in the passing lanes and interact deflections, you get Alex Caruso. If you
yeah,
need someone to bully you one on one,
Lou Dort.
Lou Dort, there you go. And then if you need someone to rim protection, oh, you're good. You're all good.
No, you're good. Go keep talking.
But rim protection, like Chet Holmgren's right there, Isaiah Hartenstein, those are your two like who are popping. But
Hmm.
other than that, I don't know, man. They're 24 and 2. I don't know when their next loss will come, if it will come.
Yeah, what's their schedule looking like?
I do have it here. After this first game, they play. Where is it? Okay. They play the Clippers. That's a
Dub,
win. Minnesota. That's iffy, but they've been playing well, but we'll see. Memphis win.
dub.
Then we get to the good stuff. Then it's back-to-back San Antonio games. That's gonna
I'm
be
taking San Antonio both those games.
I gotta sit down and watch both of those. Those are that's on a Tuesday and a Thursday. I'm sitting down for both of those. Well, Thursday's Christmas Day, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
We will be tuning in for that for sure. That's gonna be a monumental couple of games. It kind of reminds me of last year's Cavs and Thunder matchup. Kind
yeah,
of have the same aura where people were just going crazy for them. But that's pretty much like the main bulk of like basketball talk, and we wanted to get into our main bulk of news. Wanted to touch up on all the leagues. Not a lot of different like no trades have happened yet. Rumors have kind of
no.
remained the same where
Does
Kuminga's
something get happen this week, you think?
because it's December 15th now, yeah, I could see it.
People are gonna call more calls gonna be made, people are gonna get more aggressive.
People
Yeah.
are more eligible, like more people on there now that not only are people on my team eligible to get traded, now people on your team that I want are eligible to get traded, or people that you don't want anymore, I can like. So I think a lot more movement should be happening this week. I don't know, maybe do you want to do like Next podcast, we should do our top like five players to most likely get traded. Now that the trade like thing is, we'll probably do that. Everybody stay tuned for next podcast. We'll do like our top 5 to 10 most likely trade candidates.
It can
'Cause
be
there's
any player. Like, doesn't need to be like a big name player. It can be anybody.
yeah, let's just do like our predict. We'll do our predictions next pod. Like literally
Okay.
10 players or 5 players who we think will be gone by this deadline. So that's in the next 2 months. The deadline's in 2 months, bro. Like it
Yeah.
is not that far away, man. But do you have a dunker spot this week, Dejan?
Chet Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren wins it again. Chet Holmgren was the week 2 winner, or I think he was. Yeah, I think he was a week 2
He was a
winner.
week 2 winner. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, was he? No, he was week 1.
Was he week 1? The first one.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he honestly was going crazy offensively in the first week, so I get that. Shout out to Chet Holmgren. What do you have to say about Chet's play last week, man?
He's been playing really well. His three ball was looking really good, like especially in that game against us, and also like in the next game as well. And his defense just like he's leading the like the ranking for like defensive player of the year.
Yup, he
So his
is.
defensive impact is also just great to watch and like just
You don't think Wemby snatched his chain though?
I mean uh he could if he continues
That
to stay healthy, he could take his
that
spot.
that block on the jump shot was
That
tough.
was yeah,
He was talking crazy after that one. Like it
that was
was a good
personal.
block though. Blocking a jump shot on a 7 footer is even crazier. So,
Yeah.
but now Chet's defensive impact is one of the reasons they're 24-2, man. There's one of the reasons they probably won't lose another game for a while.
Yeah.
I do like to see how much they care about losing because
Yeah, I like that a lot.
they were mad.
They're
Alex
pissed.
Caruso was on Twitter. He
He
was
was? What do you say?
There was a guy who posted a clip of him guarding Wemby saying like 4 fouls in 5 seconds. How is this even allowed? Like basketball, like and then Alex Russo replied saying, some people you shouldn't talk you shouldn't talk basketball with people who don't know it or something like that.
Yeah.
And people were ratioing him. Caruso was getting
Hmm.
cooked. I kind of felt bad, but you know how Twitter is. They don't like the Thunder, so NBA Twitter was cooking them, just talking about free throws and fouls and like your team does this and stuff like that. But yeah, probably not the best place to go if you're a Thunder
Definitely not.
player. But I do think it was pretty funny to just see them like that was a fucking foul, man. That was a foul. Like they were heated after, but like move on. You're 24-2.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. But I guess that's the reason they are so good. Shout out to the Thunder, man. They're still the number one seed. I think they will probably be number one seed the rest of this podcast. Like for this season, the Pistons are the second team to get to 20 wins this season, though. So shout out to the Pistons. They are remaining the first seed.
Hmm.
Only five losses so far in the season. So
20-5.
yeah, shout out to them, man. They have continued to just continuously win, and even though a couple of their games have been closer than you'd like them to be, they've been playing like through their heart. Like Jalen
I
Duren's
don't,
had
I
some
don't
bad.
think they've gotten like blown out.
No, yeah, exactly. That's the point. So you even when they're playing like bad or when they lose a
It's a
game,
close game,
it's a close game. Exactly.
which is good. You learn from it.
It's gonna be good. If they can keep the first seed and have court advantage through the Eastern Conference like bracket, ooh, that might be very very helpful, especially against the Knicks because
Yeah.
home court advantage over the Knicks is going to be very helpful in that series. I'm excited to get to the playoffs once we get there, but that's not for a while, man. We're still only about
Let it
25
go by
games.
slow.
Let it go
Let it
by
go by
super slow.
super slow, please.
But as we reach the end of the pod, I do want to give I want to ask him his predictions on tonight's game. It's only a 5 game slate, nothing crazy. We do have a good game to start us off. It's on Peacock. Pistons, Celtics.
It's on Peacock?
Yeah.
No, it just say NBCS.
No, this is Peacock. It's on the
Oh.
NBA app.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Um,
This is watch on Peacock.
okay. I'm gonna go with Detroit for this one.
Detroit.
They're gonna get
I,
their
res-
lick back from
I
last time.
respect that. 21-5. Yeah, honestly. Jalen Brown, let's see what he can provide tonight. Oh, another good matchup. I like this matchup. Raptors, Heat. I'm definitely going to tune into that. Turn that on a little bit.
Uh, I'll go with the Heat.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good pick, honestly. Then we have a just terrible matchup, just Mavericks Jazz. I don't think that's gonna get a second of my attention tonight.
That probably might just be a close game because of like the comp level, but like I'll go with the
Yeah,
Mavs.
yeah. I mean, they're like 1 game off each other, so yeah,
Yeah,
I could see that. Here is a game that is getting every bit of my attention, though. Every bit of my attention.
I already know
Rockets
which one.
Nuggets is getting every bit of my attention tonight. That starts at 7:30. Oh, that's on Peacock too. It's a Peacock doubleheader.
Oh, fire. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay, that'll be pretty cool. So okay, I'm tuned into Peacock tonight.
I'm
Actually,
going.
fuck
I'm going
that.
with the Rockets for that one though.
Yeah. Yes, I'm probably gonna go with the. No, I'm going with Nuggets. I'm going with Nuggets today.
Nuggets.
Yeah,
No Aaron
Jokic.
Gordon and Christian Braun still against.
Just remember, I'm saying this, guys. Everybody, I'm gonna clip this and it'll be up tomorrow because I'll end up being correct about this. Nikola Jokic, 40-point triple double, 20 assists. Remember, I said this. And then last game of the night is gonna be Clippers Grizzlies at 8:30 p.m. I will be awake and I will not be watching that.
I will be fast asleep by the time the game is over. But
Oh, do you
um, I'll go with the Grizzlies. Fuck it.
go with the
I
Grizzlies?
I kind of want to see the Clippers just keep going. Well, at the same time, no, like that's just helpful for
Helping the
OKC.
Thunder. What are you
No,
doing? You want that?
fuck it. Clippers. Clippers.
You want the Thunder to get AJ DeBonsa, bro, Cameron
Nah,
Boozer to end
I'll
up
go with
on
the
the
Clippers
OK.
on that one.
I got it. If that actually ends up happening, I will probably become a Thunder fan. I'm sorry. Stop.
Yeah.
Sorry, Booker. I will be done with this fan though. But that's pretty much it for the podcast. Tomorrow is the NBA Cup Championship. Make sure you guys go watch it. It's at 6:30 Mountain Time. Appreciate everybody who's dropped a follow on TikTok or anything. We're at 6, 7 followers. Appreciate you guys. We also we just hit 40 on Twitter as well. Thank you guys. And then we got like 1,100 on Instagram, but that's like fake. That's an old account that I just repurposed.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for all the new followers on all the platforms, all the comments and everything. Everybody who's helped with the content, asking us to update stuff. The people who have told me to update the top performers every day. The people who have been, the guys who were asking me about the NBA Cup in my comments the other day. Appreciate you guys for asking questions. We are always here to talk basketball. So make sure to check us out on all their platforms. Baseline Breakdown on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Doesn't matter. We'll see you guys later, though. We're going to be signing off for the night. Peace
Peace out,
out.
y'all.